This program was made possible by USAID
and AGRA, supported by MOFA. Kuapa, good farming.
There are a lot of challenges in farming, be it in the field of policy, agronomic practices, improved and certified seed, input use, and agribusiness services.
Maize farmers are unable to derive full potential of their labor due to the use of farmer-saved seeds and low plant population per an area as a result of poor land preparation. A way forward, according to research, is the use of hybrid maize seed, as it responds very well to fertilizer more than the open pollinated varieties and farmer-saved seeds.
Farming can be difficult. Sometimes you have no water and other times you have so much of it. Your crops could fail, and soon enough you won't have enough to feed your own family, not to talk of feeding the whole nation.
That is why, as a farmer, you need some expert advice in order to increase your yield.
And that's what you get with Kuapa.
Kuapa is fixing a farm in Nyamebekyere in the Dumasi district of the Ashanti region.
Ladi. It is a
Nyamiado.
Nyamiasi.
Mkolane. Obiahoye.
Namoswe.
Nyamiado. Yebetumi akufi.
Ladi Apambila is a 36-year-old farmer. She hails from Bogatanga and settled at Nyamebekyere by invitation of her deceased husband. She has 6 children, and since the demise of her husband about 3 years ago, Ladi has been taking care of the children through the proceeds of her farming activities. She cultivates maize, rice, and groundnut. She gets assistance from Adom in farming.
And Fidudroni awaye kejuma.
Mfiedu.
Mfiedu. Na ukune.
Ipacha mikuno film.
Oh, where there kafa. Enti kejuma na no na yede hwe mofane na.
Ipacha no na meya na maye do kono kakra dia.
Na Ladi, edeni or how potian wo e was our jumim.
Ha was I ma ya do wi na mo aba abure no nti abure no ntime ngina bi me bewu.
Okay, na no so dia kakra beba.
Kan ba ya betwa abure no be say bag 9 pe na ya boka.
Okay. Now of Adom also udie no mo no edeni wo hawa ya wo tanhia.
Afin kati due na chakwata. Ti entime ntuba kokora na
kati no.
Kati ni na
okay. Ni nti Kuapa e wa ha ne se ye be se ye hwe se dia sa ha no etie. Na so mo a e wo enimdie a omo betumi edi aboa mo e wo modwuma yi so se mo betumi asolve problems yi na adwuma na tumi atompo akọ nanim.
Ni beje ho pa.
Sa. Na ansa na be ye sa no o se ye tumi kɔhwɛ afuo no.
A few kilometers from her village, Ladi cultivates a 2-acre maize farm. Using farmer-saved seeds, Ladi did not apply fertilizer and expects about 20 bags from her total production.
Enti seed be na odua
Ya media. E twa aburo na medi this year. Na me start be dua.
Na wunya bag 9 pe. Prince, why don't you look at the groundnut farm?
Okay, we can do that now.
Okay.
This year, however, The groundnut production in the whole area has been affected by groundnut disease, and this would affect her income for the year.
Ladi could not derive a full potential of her labor due to the use of farmer-saved seed.
And all the groundnuts that were grown in the whole community was affected by a disease. It's about time to get in some expert advice.
Sure.
Problems identified: use of farmer-saved seeds, low plant population, failure of groundnut production.
We are still in Nyamebekyere, helping Farmer Ladi, who is using farmer-saved seed and getting low yield, on how to increase her productivity. Kuapa visited Mr. Asamoah at CRI in Kumasi for highlights on the importance of hybrid seeds as opposed to open pollinated varieties and farmer-saved seed which Ladi is using. Through technical assistance from Crop Research Institute, P Farms has been able to produce hybrid maize varieties such as Mamaba and Asida.
Hybrid will be hybrid no AD, but common is a hybrid, but Nipo no, your pioneer a hybrid. Your mama buy a hybrid. Your Asida a hybrid. Hybrid in Dawson.
And the honorable, I didn't think there was some hybrid.
No one hybrid no season no a short. Hybrid no a medium maturing. Into a bantam. Into would be a brother who may break a cat show about penakaye. Hybrid run with him. Two hybrid no Yadia Bastos intervention. Hybrid no lawyer in time fermenting woman from Sa. Hybrid no nutrients a woman, a woman, I think many pain and it was change. Hybrid no it be tempting Yabro. Yafas a fella, with a fella, and my UPB Yabruna. What far base system will be in a fortnight. But hybrid no, the hybrid one. Hybrid bit 885. Inter said, try as who said, the beer was hybrid night. But when it's so correct, we change the brain. A bronze, I broke beer, you were brew prepare we are seeing. Who be away or Hannah with your Hannah Prosso? Over 2-3 years in Sabro in needing you. Hybrid no, put me blame and cumpa. Cumba brea, which I brew from 25 bars to maybe 30 bars. For hybrid no, which I do 10,000 plants in one acre. By here, boom, highest I would be 22,000 plants in 1 acre. Yeah, Bruno, Bocosana and more. But hybrid no one, dear,
not just say, Nina, Nitofani say, your dear name, near Modin, you are needing Ayera, who can out Befasa would be dear because they needing. When you dear, what my usual marshal, you bet me a channel, a kind of a fast way, dear, sending a show or a show, sending a beefy time I was so dear, any time I was so training. I will bet me a channel. Yes. Okay. Ladi, what I say? Wow, thank you very much, Honorable. Thank you very much for all the advice. P Farms donated Mamaba hybrid seeds to Farmer Ladi to help her increase her yield.
After P Farms educating Farmer Ladi, it was important to give her some expert advice on good agronomic practices in maize cultivation. Henry Azotiba is an extension agent in the district. Kuapa contacted him to show Ladi how to increase plant population per an acre of land using human labor.
Dodo ana too much ne go asase ne so ana ebeti me ba say dodo wo de go asa wo de dua no ne dodo ne so ye wo kwan foforo a ye de dua ye nim say aye eka sa dodo no a ehia ma eka no akom me be kire kwan a ye be fa so dua ya ye be nye dodo ambroso ana dodo ashoti. A full cutlass is 60 centimeters. So the planting distance between two rows is also 80 centimeters. So you measure the 60 centimeters and then 1/3 of the cutlass. Once the whole cutlass is 60, 1/3 of it will be 20. So we have had our 60 and we have to add 1/3, which is the 20. So this is the 60 we have had. I have added 1/3 measurement, which is 20. This is how we get our 80 without a tape measure.
Okay.
Our 80 centimeter distance. And we are now going to plant in rows. So this is the first row.
Okay.
So how do we get an 80 centimeter distance? By using our already measured 80 centimeter stick. So we put that one here. Then we stretch this rope to the last end. Then we also measure 80 centimeter with our already measured 80 centimeter at the other end. Then we stretch the second rope from our 80 centimeter mark to the next 80 centimeter mark. So we've gotten our 80 centimeter without a tape measure, which anybody can do.
Okay.
Between two rows is 80 centimeters. That is what we have cut the stick into 80 centimeters. Now we are going to plant along the rows. So within rows will be half of the distance. That is 40 centimeters. So 80 centimeters between rows and 40 centimeters within rows. Kwanya ya faso eduane lai ni enambayen. Nentem no mekan ye say ye sekan baako ne nchichie mo mensa. So ne say ne dia aye ne say ne half ana 8 and a half. So be de kan the other kind no ana first hill no be wa ha. Me dia gum ne me sure say me kata so yi. So me first one in me 40 ne kata so yi. 40 no be ye 8 and a half. So we are 80 back on here, 40 and a half. But we are 2 as well. We 2 9 over 40. But I see no, you be maka humana the half. Half me some. We are say Obe who say dodo be come and now be optimum population. I won't say we are me and Sampen or to me who say I have 40 there. Sir, now I cut us so, sir. So my das.
Incorrect plant spacing will limit the plant population on your farm, resulting in low yield. The recommended plant spacing is 80 centimeters in row and 40 centimeters within rows for maximum plant population of 62,500 plants per hectare, resulting in high yield. Remember, the seed must be 2 inches deep in the soil.
Granite cultivation in the Nyamebekyere area has been affected by a granite disease. A granite breeder at CRI, Dr. James Esibo, was contacted to give Ladi some advice on how to prevent these diseases. After Dr. Esibo, a groundnut breeder, inspected the field, he diagnosed the groundnut disease as rosette. He said the rosette virus is transmitted between plants by insect vectors known as groundnut aphid, hence the disease outbreak in the whole community. The main symptoms are groundnut plants affected take on a bushy appearance due to stunting and distorting of the growing shoots. In young plants, the leaves become increasingly yellow, twisted and stunted. There is a yellowing or mottling of the foliage. Plants affected when young may produce no nuts. Remember, the most effective method to prevent groundnut rosette disease is to use resistant varieties. Sow groundnuts early, between May and early June, to avoid the time of high aphid populations. Crop rotation. Rotate groundnut with other crops like maize or sorghum, which are not affected by the germ. Grow groundnut 1 year and then another crop the next year in the same field. Remove infected plants. Pull these plants, remove them from the site and then destroy them safely by burning or burying. If these other methods do not work, try to control the insect, that is aphid, that spreads the disease from plant to plant. Use an approved insecticide.
We are back in Nyamebekyere to catch up with Farmer Ladi and to find out how the advice she got from our expert has changed things for the better in her life.
Dear, who try and what me at home?
But on 11 bags are cabby.
Oh, sir. And see, I feel a baby now, dear.
Dear Mamma Ba.
Mamma Ba. When you are there, and Mamma call her dear, I can't wait.
I am quite.
Yamiado. Enti dia kanini.
Ibacha dia kanini.
Wow. We de la di wa ya de pa o. Enti adan no wasia.
Ibacha ni sua tini. Bibi no mama. First ne dia na ya nimi mama ba. Na ya dia ebudo ba ka. Se se de mahu mama ba. Na aboa me.
Wow, wow. Now to meet Giano, Senya, your children will say,
if I can. We are sick and I'm much and children. And
what is the kindness you know on some? Now, in Katina,
Katina, you'll be a good
oh, lad, I had dear pal. I had dear papa.
Ladi.
Mama back now.
Ladi. What you want to say? Me am it won say ni jaba. Okay. Akurubu.
Yeah.
Uso dey na ko say.
Nyameadom na monso e.
Ah, Nyameadom yesi oguso. Anyway now, lad unim ne ko so. Say woni action akwapa so. Na o tiri bewe nyina mu no. WAF agrochemicals for mo wa tekima. Esi ye fa keje kese bi e na emre o. Na akedi na edi bre o no, eni machine here odi begu nduro. Ewo wo number yeso.
Hey.
Yeah. Ena akurugu usu de ni.
Hey.
Free WAF agrochemicals. Na enu akire no, Kuapa so esa wo achede fefefe bi wa ha edi ma o. Enu eye phone. Na phone we no, ne o mo ni say ye dey register wo. Say dia wonya wo agrochemicals, ti say fertilizer. And I said, Mama Beya, na wuni bi. Omube cheo bebia, ubenye bi. When the farmer is registered, he or she can use any mobile phone to send the following message: MF space agro to this number 0547 053 210. The farmer will get on his or her phone information about registered input dealers in their community and district. To register, call 0500-237373. Say a copper, we say baby obenya fertilizer ato, baby obenya seeds ato, baby obenya nneoma nyina ehia wo no bae no ho no, obenya bi ho na atro de abrɛ wo. Nti ne be wo no wa kɔ akoto. Nti wo phone ni.
Hey, Miss Rubian.
Hey, if you Kuapa.
Hey, me da Kuapa da afi. Yankopon sra omo.
Sa.
Hey!
It's never in your me am to so when you me ni a see ada wakuma toy. See a wo asua bebre no. Won bro no hanom no so. Obetumi a kire ho. Wo do afuo no ebe kire ho. Na won so ehu kwan a won betumi afa so a won no baye no. Ebe do so ama won. Sara no. Ye da sisu bebre say ye ba wo fo moji ya wa wa tu. E ya sutie say dia ye be kire obi a wo besua no wa yo ne sa. Enti si adam say dia dru no ye be sere kwan. Akurubu. Ye be sere kwan.
Ye da masi.
Ye be se sheti.
Ye chia omo nyina.
Obi a.
Mo na ya me ko.
Bye bye.
First no. Na me ye djuma me baka. Nti se na Kuapa bae no. Omo de animdua bra me. Nti me di so. Omo de kire me yeye. Ntafiwe me ya bura bebre.
With some knowledge on improved seed and planting spacing, Ladi has been able to increase her yield.
You can get same if you practice what you see on Kuapa.
We want to say thank you to Mofa Office at Ejrese Chodumasi Municipal and P Farms
for supporting this episode of Kuapa.
It's been wonderful on Kuapa this week. Next week, catch us same time, same station. We just might be on your farm.
Incorrect plant spacing will limit the plant population on your farm, resulting in low yield. The recommended plant spacing is 80 centimeters in row and 40 centimeters within rows, for maximum plant population of 62,500 plants per hectare, resulting in high yield. Remember, the seed must be 2 inches deep in the soil.
For further information, contact our call center on 0577665186. You can visit our website www.kuapagana.com and like our page on Facebook, Kuapa Ghana.
This program was made possible by USAID
and AGRA, supported by MOFA.